Hello, besties, and welcome to another reaction. It's that genius again, Bob Dylan. This one is called Tangled Up in Blue. It was requested by Oddball 1958. Let's go get this.
Early one morning the sun was shining. I was laying in bed, wondering if she'd changed it all, if her hair was still red. Her folks, they said our lives together sure was gonna be rough. They never did like Mama's homemade dress, Papa's bank book wasn't big enough. And I was standing on the side of the road, rain falling on my shoes, heading out for the East Coast. Lord knows I paid some dues getting through, tangled up in blue. She was married when we...
I'm just thinking that Tangled Up in Blue, is that like, another way of him like saying this is the blues, he's got the blues because like, life's been hard, life's been tough. I think that's what it is. But anyway, I'll find out later. But so far, it's looking good. I like the picture that he's painting. I can see, I can imagine the scenery with him, his girl, the unaccepting family, and they trying to win them over. Sounds good.
She was married when we first met, soon to be divorced. I helped her out of a jam, I guess, but I used a little too much force. We drove that car as far as we could, abandoned it out west. Split up on the docks at night, both agreeing it was best. And she turned around to look at me as I was walking away. I heard her say over my shoulder, we'll meet again someday on the avenue, tangled up in blue. I had a job in the great North Woods, working as a cook for a spell, but I never did like it all that much, and one day the axe just fell. So I drifted down to New Orleans, where I'm lucky with a be employed, working for a while on a fishing boat right outside of Delacroix. But all the while I was alone, the past was close behind. I seen a lot of women, but she never escaped my mind, and I just grew tangled up in blue. She was working in a topless place, and I stopped in for a beer. I just kept looking at the side of her face in the spotlight so clear. And later on, when the crowd thinned out, I was just about to do the same. She was standing there in back of my chair. I said, Timmy, don't I know your name? I muttered something underneath my breath. She studied the lines on my face. I must admit, felt a little uneasy when she bent down to tie the laces of my shoe, tangled up in blue.
I knew he was going to sing Tangled Up in Blue when he said she bent down to tie the laces of his shoes. Just great songwriting, man. Fantastic. I'm thinking here, is he still thinking about the same lady, or is he now singing about different experiences with different women? That's what I cannot get right quite now. But it's a very, very interesting song. I love the story. It's a beautiful scenery. It could actually be a movie. Honestly, the characters that I've seen so far, it could be a movie. This guy just drifting through life, his life is a mess. He's tangled up in blue, and his love life is in a mess. He's just trying to get himself together. It would work.
I must admit, felt a little uneasy when she bent down to tie the laces of my shoe, tangled up in blue. She lit a burner on the stove and offered me a pipe. I thought you'd never say hello, she said, you look like a silent type. And she opened up a book of poems and me to you. Tangled up in blue. I lived with him on Montague Street, the basement down the stairs. There was music in the cafes at night and revolution in the air. Then he started into dealing with slaves, and something inside of him died. She had to sell everything she owned and froze up inside. And when it finally, the bottom fell out, I became withdrawn. The only thing I knew how to do was to keep on keeping on like a bird that flew. Tangled up in blue. So now I'm going back again. I got to get to her somehow. All the people we used to know, they're an illusion to me now. Some are mathematicians, some are carpenters' wives. Don't know how it all got started, I don't know what they're doing with their lives. But me, I'm still on the road, heading for another joint. We always did feel the same, we just saw it from a different point of view. Tangled up in blue.
El Fantastico. Fantastique. The reason why I threw my hands up in the air a few minutes ago was because, sorry, a few seconds ago, was because at least 2 or 3 different times I thought to myself, surely a harmonica should come in here. I could just hear it in my head, I swear. I don't know, maybe it was the key or the notes he was playing, but that song I just heard harmonica in my head. I thought to myself, surely a harmonica must come in here. Or that could also be because the guitar playing sounded like a harmonica as well. Maybe, I don't know, that maybe that's what it is. But I kept saying to myself, there has to be a harmonica in the song. And then it comes on in the last segment of the song. So, not bad. That was a great song. And to the question that I asked earlier, I think it was different girls. It was on his journey, you know, all those that he met, he was singing about. So quite a few girls, quite a few stories. But I'm sure he's met way more than that, you know, in his in his long journey from the 60s up to now. Fantastic song once again. I love that. It was beautiful. It was beautiful storytelling, beautiful lyrics, humor as well, you know, sarcasm. It was all in there. It was just fantastic, you know, typical DYLAN. And I loved that very, very much. And I hope you enjoyed it too. And if you did, please give the video a like for me. And I thank you for that. If it's your first time today here on the channel, welcome on board. I hope you come back again. My name is Harry. Stay cool and stay safe. Most of all, stay beautiful in your heart and soul. See you later. Bye-bye.